Oh yeah, that's right. It's gameplay time. So tonight it's Monday. Well, technically Tuesday morning at this point. You know, it's like 2 in the morning. Yeah, I know. I don't sleep. I'm a gamer. Basically, here's how this went down. It is ground war, kill confirmed, and if you notice, there are plenty of EQ members in this game. For one of the first times in a while, there are actually a ton of people here. And always, by the way, if you're a sniper, always shoot that barrel. Please shoot that barrel. I can't tell you how many times I'm sniping from the other side, and I can see that barrel, and I'm like, I'm gonna end you. There's like 3 guys there. Shoot the barrel, and they just run. Or if they don't notice, they're done. So, what I wanted to actually talk about today is it's basically like what I do. And now everyone's like, oh, you make YouTube videos and play Minecraft all day, right? No, no, that's not a correct statement at all. Basically, what I do is I've been on spring break recently, and today is my first day of classes back. And so basically, what I'm doing is I'm a freshman at a local college, and I'm studying for computer science. So basically, I'm the guy. It opens up a wide variety of career choices that I can go to and pursue. It's not really technically all just programming or that sort of thing. Although I really wouldn't mind. I love programming. I love it so much to be able to create something from nothing, and then I have complete control over it. And problem solving. Oh, I love it so much. I wouldn't trade it. I love it. Oh, hi, buddy. Plus 3,600. And then this guy. Yeah. So, I know probably 7, 8, or 9 programming languages. I love it so much. I would love to have made something, for example, like Minecraft. I would love to have made a game, something like that. I've already made a game. I don't really want to talk about it though. It was kind of cool. A lot of work went into it, but never really went anywhere. So, I program a lot. Like, I've made websites, I've made games, I've made scripts. I know a lot of people in high school had to have those TI-89 calculators. I was the one making games for those things. I made games in the program menu where everyone else decided to store notes in. Yeah, no, I just made programs that did math for me. That way I'd never get questions wrong on tests. Because that's fun. Crash the system. So, that's just me. I love going through games, and I like taking them apart. Like, I'm the one reverse engineering everything, and I'm the one who takes it apart. It's like when you're a kid and you take stuff apart to see how things work, and you try to put it back together. It's kind of like that. I take a game, and I take it apart to see how things work and what they did, and I like to get an idea about what these professionals and how they do their work. And I think it's pretty cool. Except for one time I looked through Jagex's files, RuneScape. Oh my god. It was literally the most terrible thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, their programming was second to none the worst I've ever seen in my life. I don't think that anyone could... Hi, buddy. Sit down. I don't think that anyone could have written it any more confusing. And I don't know if that's just because of the program I used to take it apart, because it was encrypted and obfuscated and... Oh my god, but it was garbage. Oh. Talking about, like, conventions and such, it was probably... It made me blind. I mean, I don't understand how you can make something so terrible and have it work. Like, I'll put a link in the description to, like, an example of their work. If we can call it work. I don't even think that you can call it work because it was just nonsense. I have binders full of their code and it is crap. Now then. Oh, look at me dodge this grenade like a boss. It's worth the tag. It's worth it. So, I'm sorry. We're not supposed to be able to look at their code, and we're not supposed to be able to see what they did and how things work, because apparently that's an unfair advantage for the players, but I didn't care. I just wanted to take it apart to see how they figured out things and how they solved problems, because it's cool. It's cool to see how the people who get paid to do it work. So, I've also taken apart games like Stick Arena. Oh, walk right into a grenade. Why don't you? Stick Arena, you know, the multiplayer game. I was the one taking that apart, reverse engineering it to my advantage. So I don't want to hear anybody complaining about that one. What else did I do? I took apart the newer ones, and I just basically rewrote everything and found out certain things that you could do that they were never intended to do. It's just fun. I really enjoy it. It's fun. It entertains me, and it's really interesting. It gives you perspective on how much work really goes into these games that we take for granted. You know, everyone's just like, oh, this game, you know, they fucked this up, they fucked that up, and it could have been so much better. And like, yeah, but you can look at it from their perspective and think about the limited resources that they had and how difficult it was at the time. You know, I mean, sometimes I look at these things and I say, wow, this is how they solved the problem. Now, how would I have solved the problem? And it's just really cool to see, okay, well, I would have solved it this way, but this guy's a professional and he made his career off of this, and that's how he would do it. And it's like comparing notes. It's really, really interesting to me, and I wouldn't really call it a career, you know, taking apart games, but I like the part where I can take it apart, learn something from it, put it back together, just like everyone did as a kid. And that is cool to me. So, this game, you can't really take it apart. I don't really know how you take it apart, but I'd really love to figure out how they made certain things work. Like, how they managed to fuck up the hip fires. Like, that's why I use this class. This class is broken as... It's broken as hell. On the PC, your connection speed is really important, and I would say that a lot of people are pretty good at, if you're down on the connection, everyone else is really a lot faster than you. I think about half the games we played today, we played on a 2-bar connection, and it really made a difference. Like, we could barely get a knife kill in if we needed to. So everyone else is probably, if you're not the host of the game, you're going to have a really difficult time getting kills down the sights, because everyone else has just that much of an advantage over you. So basically what I figured out is, okay, fine, I'm not going to get a kill on the sights. What if I make a class where I can just hip fire and be really accurate about it? So I got to this. Steady aim PP90M1. And I've changed it up. Like, I used last Prestige, I ran with a kick and extended mags. Although now I'm running, I'm running range, and, no, sorry, I ran range, and then now I have 2 attachments, so I run XT mags and rapid fire, and this thing puts people down. If it was just my connection was a little faster in those games, I think I would have won way more, but there's nothing you can do about that, really. Here, I was having some trouble because, as you can see, I don't have extended mags. All I have is rapid fire, basically, and I have, I believe I have range. I could be wrong. I'm not sure when this game occurred, so I'll have to go. I don't think it's really that important. All I know is now I run XT mags and rapid fire with 2 attachments, and that thing is really unfair. Wow. I want my gold camo back, though. That's what I really want. So here you go, end of the game. Thank you guys for coming and watching my video. I love doing these videos. I love just talking and talking for hours. 26-11, I believe, is my score. And the 6 of us just came and destroyed. So thank you guys for watching. Once again, subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you guys next commentary.